Hey, check this out. In 1944, a Dr. Thurman Fleet developed something called concept therapy. He taught his first course in 1944 to doctors, at that time primarily chiropractors. And since that time, tens of thousands of people have taken that course, and they've learned how to evolve their nature. They've learned how to improve their quality of life physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that process continues. I want to share with you a little bit about this course and the importance of it, because some of you could go your whole life and never hear this. But let's start with the idea, this word right here, concept. This word concept has a lot of meanings. One meaning, and the meaning that we primarily will give it, it means fixed idea. It's a fixed idea in our consciousness. And how do you fix it? Well, you fix it through emotion, through sentiment, through associations, through feeling, through judgment. You attach to an idea, and this idea becomes supplanted, implanted into your subconscious mind. And then if you have enough meaning with it, and you continue to tell the story over and over, your mind or your brain, your subconscious mind, these subcortical structures begin to make it a habit. So the big idea is what you perceive, you then make decisions on, and then you take certain actions on it. The therapy means working with. So this is an idea to work with the fixed ideas in our minds. Now, you might not appreciate that word. You might have heard the word limited beliefs. That might be a word. Or in Christianity, we might say that we have a stronghold, or we're under a bondage, or there's a veil. We might even use words like doubt or unbelief. But it doesn't stop there. In every aspect, every theology, psychology, physiology, science, we have words. How about this one? Chains or fetters. I've seen that one in Scripture. We have general psychological terms. Here's some general psychology words. Cognitive distortions, irrational beliefs, negative thought patterns. These are ideas for concepts. Self-defeating thoughts, maladaptive schemes. But that's just in the psychology. How about in the subconscious deep mind framing? Conditional responses. We might see implicit biases, subconscious imprints, unconscious associations, internal scripts. If we want to go more spiritual or metaphysical, we could say we have energetic blocks. We might have mental constructs. We might even have mental imprints, emotional imprints, shadow patterns, even psychic residues. But the list doesn't stop there. We have more. We could say from behavior and habit-focused ideas, automatic programs, behavior conditioning, habitual patterns, repetitive cycles, and self-sabotaging tendencies. All that means the same thing. It all means that we have ideas that we have fixated on. We put associations with them, good or bad, right or wrong. We've internalized them, and they're now manifesting in our bodies, and they're manifesting in our life. And we're seeking help everywhere. The problem is most of us, we're not really getting anywhere, because we're paying somebody to fix us, and we're not learning on how to change those ideas constructively into something that we want. And some of you are learning great, and that's beautiful. Keep doing that. There has to be a philosophy of life, an idea on how do you take these negative ideas, first understand they're negative, and then do something about them. But it's a do-it-yourself proposition. We guide you and lead you, but you have to figure it out. To pay somebody to do the work for you just creates more of the same thing. People don't understand that. I want to give you an idea of how powerful a philosophy of life that's livable and workable. Look at this idea. If you were to take the physical and non-physical sciences, if you were to take the natural sciences, the social sciences, psychology, philosophy, theology, metaphysics, and extract the core principles, the fundamental thoughts, the fundamental truths from these, and put them into one course, you would have concept therapy. A course that no matter what religion, no matter what philosophy, no matter what scientific background, you could find value in utilize the universal principles within to help you in that quest. You don't have to change your guru. You don't have to change your mentor, your authority. But maybe you would start to become your own authority, because the problem sometimes exists is we allow others to be our authority, and we take what they say and we consider it truth, and then we operate off of their truth. And it's not even ours, and some of it's not even true. It reminds me of a quote, and this quote says, "It's not what we don't know that gets us in trouble. It's what we know that's just not so." So, is truth your authority, or is there an authority that's acting as your truth that you're operating here, and it's dictating the quality of your life? And if you love your life and it's the quality of life and you have everything that you want and desire, then fine, keep doing that because that's working. But most of us, we're not well in all areas of life. And when Dr. Fleet worked this course out, his main goal was to find the cause of all disease, whether it was physical, mental, or spiritual, and then to find a way to treat the disease physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that's what Dr. Fleet was doing here. He created a way to take negative ideas and change them into positive. He created a way to teach us the natural laws, the universal laws, so we could work with our fixed ideas so that we can get what it is that we desire in life and get it constructively. So when you take this course, we're going to outline the creative process. This is the manifestation process. This is the one and only creative process that exists. We're going to analyze our human nature, body, mind, soul, spirit, and then how it comes together as a personality and how we reason. This is a course in reasoning, because we haven't been taught to reason. We just accept an idea as true and then we carry it out. Or we take some truth and we accept it as false, and then we don't get the benefit from understanding what lies underneath. And then, of course, we'll teach the natural laws, and these are the laws of the body, the mind, the soul. Because when you understand law and you understand principle, you're not swayed by authorities that are trying to dictate and give you their opinion on how you live life. So get yourself in a concept therapy class. We have one available. There's many on the website. Join the tens of thousands that have taken the idea of how to do it themselves, learn how to change faulty and negative thinking into more constructive and positive thinking. And I'll see you there.